Let me share a wild story that unfolded on Reddit recently that'll definitely make you think twice about taking things at face value online. So picture this. A user posts about finding a mysterious USB drive in their office parking lot. Now, most of us would probably just walk past it, but curiosity got the better of them. They created this whole thread asking the Reddit community what they should do with it. The comments section exploded. Half the people were like, "Don't you dare plug that in, it could be a virus," while others were dying to know what secrets it might contain. Some even shared horror stories about similar situations that ended in corporate espionage or data breaches. But here's where it gets interesting. The OP decided to be responsible and turned it into their IT department. A week later, they posted an update that completely threw everyone for a loop. Turns out the USB drive was deliberately planted by their company's security team as part of a test. They were conducting a social engineering experiment to see how employees would handle potential security threats. The whole thing sparked this fascinating discussion about digital security in our modern world. How many of us would have been tempted to plug in that drive? It's crazy to think that something as innocent-looking as a USB stick could potentially bring down an entire company's network. What's even more interesting is how this simple Reddit post ended up being used in corporate training sessions across the country as a perfect example of what to do and what not to do when finding suspicious devices. You know what they say. If something seems too interesting to be true, it probably is. But sometimes the real story turns out to be even more fascinating than whatever we imagined might be on that drive. And that's the beauty of Reddit. You never know when a simple post about finding a USB drive will turn into a viral lesson about cybersecurity that reaches thousands of people. Pretty wild how these things work out, right? Remember, folks, when in doubt, don't plug it out. Your curiosity isn't worth compromising your entire company's security. Now that's a Reddit lesson worth remembering.